Hi, welcome to my channel. In this video, we will solve some problems, important problems based on De Moivre's theorem. So let us start. The first question is, if n is an integer, then show that 1 plus I whole power 2n plus 1 minus I whole power 2n is equal to 2 power n plus 1 cos n pi by 2 for this. So basically LHS is given as 1 plus I whole power 2n plus 1 minus I whole power 2n. Here two parts we have. Let us first consider z is equal to 1 plus I. As we know, the point form of this complex number is 1 comma 1, which belongs to quadrant 1. The point belongs to quadrant 1. So what will be the argument? That is theta is equal to alpha. Theta value is equal to alpha, where alpha is nothing but acute angle, that is tan inverse of mod y by x. Correct? Now clearly r is equal to, this is x, this is y, so square root of 1 square plus 1 square, which is equal to root 2, and theta is clearly tan inverse, since it is belongs to q1 mod y by x, that is 1 by 1, which means tan inverse 1. Tan inverse 1 is what? That is tan inverse of tan pi by 4. So argument theta is equal to pi by 4. Okay, so the mod amplitude form of 1 plus I is equal to r into, r means root 2 into cos pi by 4, that is cos theta, plus I sin theta. But which value we need? 1 plus I whole power 2n. So 1 plus I whole power 2n is equal to root 2 means 2 power 1 by 2 into cos pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4 whole to the power how much more? That is 2n. Now separate this 2 power 1 by 2 whole power 2n into, that is cos pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4 whole to the power 2n. This 2 cancel and it remains here 2 power n into by De Moivre's theorem statement. What is the statement of De Moivre's theorem? Cos theta plus I sin theta whole power n. If it is there, I can write cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So in the same way, 2n multiply with pi by 4. That is cos 2n pi by 4 plus I into sin 2n pi by 4, which is finally you will get 2 power n into 2 times cancel, that is n pi by 2 plus I sin n pi by 2. So let it be equation number 1. So 1 plus I whole power 2n is equal to this one. Now we will find out the second part, 1 minus I whole power 2. So that is, let now this time 1 minus I, 1 minus I is equal to z. Let us consider 1 minus I is equal to z. That implies point form 1 comma minus 1, which belongs to quadrant 4. So quadrant 4, whenever the point is in quadrant 4, what is theta? Minus alpha. R is same. R is equal to root over 1 square plus minus 1 whole square, which is equal to root 2. Theta is equal to minus alpha, that is minus tan inverse minus 1 by 1, which is also nothing but minus tan inverse 1, which is equal to minus pi by 4. So now the argument theta is minus pi by. So in mod amplitude form, 1 minus I is nothing but 1 minus I is equal to R into, that is root 2 into cos minus pi by 4 plus I into sin minus pi by 4, which is equal to root 2, again 2 power 1 by 2 into cos of minus theta is cos theta minus pi by 4. Sin of minus pi by 4 is sin minus sin pi by 4 minus I sin pi by 4 Now this time whole power 2n, the whole power 2n, which is equal to 2 power 1 by 2 whole power 2n into cos pi by 4 minus I sin pi by 4 whole power 2n. Now this 2 again cancel, you will get 2 power n. By De Moivre's theorem statement again, this becomes 2n pi by 4 minus I sin 2n pi by 4. Now this 2 4 in 2 times cancel, that is 2 power n into cos n pi by 2 minus I sin n pi by 2. Let it be equation number 2. Now let us add equation 1 plus equation 2 implies, that is 1 plus I whole power 2n plus 1 minus I whole power 2n is equal to, see what is the first equation, 2 power n, and here also 2 power n. Let us take 2 power n as common. Now add, that is first part is 2n pi by 2 plus I sin n pi by 2. Now here this term add cos n pi by 2 minus I sin n pi by 2. Now this term cancel, that is 2 power n into cos n pi by 2 plus cos n pi by 2 is 2 cos n pi by 2. 2 power n into 2 means 2 power 1, that is a power m into a power n is a power m plus n. So that's why n plus 1 cos n pi by 2. So this is the proof we need to prove. So this is the answer. Question number 2. If n is an integer, show that 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta whole power n plus 1 more plus cos theta minus I sin theta whole power n is equal to 2 power n plus 1 cos n cos power n theta by 2 into cos n theta by 2. That we need to show. So we'll see. Basically here we have to use the formulas 1 plus cos a 2 cos square a by 2, 1 minus cos a 2 sin square a by 2, and sin a as 2 sin a by 2 cos a by 2. So these formulas we learned from trigonometry. Okay, so you have to remember these formulas because everywhere you will get these formulas. Right, let us solve LHS. Okay, what is LHS? 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta. Let us write the formula. 1 plus cos a formula here we will use. That is 2 cos square a by 2 plus I into 2 sin a by 2. Sorry, sin theta by 2. Here theta actually this is theta by 2 cos theta by 2 whole power n plus 1 plus cos theta again 2 cos square theta by 2 minus I into 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 whole power n. Now see which is common term from these two. Simple, that is 2 cos theta by 2 is common. Okay, remains cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2 whole to the power is what, n, plus again 2 cos theta by 2 take out common, you will get cos theta by 2 minus I sin theta by 2 whole to the power n. Now you separate this term, you will get 2 power n cos power n theta by 2, the same way cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2 whole power n. So I'm separating all the terms, 2 power n cos power n theta by 2 cos theta by 2 minus I sin theta by 2 whole power n. Now which is common term from these two, Nana? So let us take out common theta by 2, whole thing is taken common, remains what, cos theta by 2 plus I sin theta by 2. So by using De Moivre's theorem, cos theta plus I sin theta whole power n means what, cos n theta plus I sin n theta. So multiply n with this angle, here n with theta by 2, that is cos n theta by 2 plus I sin n theta by 2. Already this term has taken common. So plus here also by using De Moivre's theorem, cos n theta by 2 minus I sin n theta by 2. Correct? Now this term cancel and the remaining terms are 2 power n cos power n theta by 2. Cos n theta by 2 plus cos n theta by 2 how much more? 2 cos n theta by 2. Here see 2 power n into 2. How much? 2 power n plus 1 cos power n theta by 2 into cos n theta by 2. Hence, prove. Question number 3. If n is an integer and z is equal to cis theta, theta is not equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, then z power 2n minus 1 by z power 2n plus 1. Right. So let us take, given that z is equal to cis theta. What do you mean by cis theta? Cis theta is nothing but cos theta plus I sin theta. Cis theta is how much more? Cos theta plus I sin theta. Okay. Now that implies what will be z power 2n? That is cos theta plus I sin theta whole power 2n. That is equal to, by applying De Moivre's theorem, this becomes cos 2n theta plus I sin 2n theta. Okay. Now take LHS part. What is our LHS? Z power 2n minus 1 by z power 2n plus 1. Now z power 2n is cos 2n theta plus I sin 2n theta minus 1 by cos 2n theta plus I sin 2n theta plus 1. Now we have to simplify it. How to simplify it? So using the formulas as we have discussed in the first previous question, 1 plus cos 2a can be written as 2 cos square a, correct? 1 minus cos 2a can be written as 2 sin square a. Sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a cos a. So that is equal to, now first write down the positive term, I into sin 2n theta. Let us take minus common so that this is negative term, this is positive term. After taking common, you will find here 1 minus cos 2n theta. Just to frame this formula, divided by I sin 2n theta plus 1 plus cos 2n theta. Now apply this formula, 2n. So 1 plus cos 2a is 2 cos square a. So I into sin 2a is 2 sin a cos a. That is 2 sin n theta cos 2n theta minus 1 minus cos is 2 cos square a. That is 2 cos square n theta divided by I into 2 sin n theta cos n theta. 1 plus cos 2a is 2. Sorry, here actually this is not, excuse me, here, yeah, this is 2 sin square n theta. 2 sin square n theta. This is 2 cos square n theta. Now see which term is common here. You can take out 2i sin n theta. You can take out common. Now what remains here? Cos n theta. This is not 2. I have 2 sin n theta cos n theta. I'm taking 2i sin n theta. I'm taking common here. let us take only 2 sine theta, not 2i sine theta, only 2 sine theta, take out common. You will get I cos n theta minus sin n theta, correct? Divided by here cos n theta, that is 2 cos n theta, take out common, you will get I sin n theta, sin n theta plus cos n theta. Now 2 cancel. Sin by cos is how much? And tan, that is tan n theta, fine. But we need I tan theta, and that too these two terms must be cancelled. For that, what we need to do, let us write I cos n theta. Please tell me one thing, what is I square value? Minus 1. I square is minus 1. So can I write this in place of minus 1? Can I write I square here in this part? I can write minus 1 here. So that becomes what? Minus will be plus I square sin n theta divided by I sin n theta plus cos n theta. Now in numerator take out I common, I into tan n theta, this is cos n theta plus I sin n theta divided by cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Now these two terms gets cancel, remaining I tan n theta is the answer. In this way we can solve more problems. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos and press bell icon. Thank you.